Hey guys, so I've been practicing doing some vibe coding just to see what I can do. And I've tried this with Google Stitch. I've tried it with Figma Make, and I'm now using Gemini to see what I can get. So here's the idea. So I read the book Mona's Eyes by Thomas Schlesinger, and I was very impacted by this book. So what I did was I created this spreadsheet that includes all of the artworks that are mentioned in each of the 52 chapters of the book. So these are the chapters of the book. These are the painters or the artists. These are the paintings or the works that are mentioned in the book, the year, the period, a short description. And then what I did was I also downloaded the artwork and made a thumbnail version and a full-size version of the image using Photoshop. So in Photoshop, you can see some of the work that I've been doing here. So for example, if I open one of these files, all of the thumbnails are all the same size. They're all 200 by 200. And what I did was I just focused on a specific area of the artwork, and then the full-size artwork is in a folder called Full, and you can see it's just a full-size image of the artwork. So then with all that data in the spreadsheet, I figured, well, can I ask for an interactive web page that would show all the pieces of artwork and then show them in a way where you can see them in the thumbnail, and then you can click on the thumbnail to get the more data. So in Figma, what I did was I created this wireframe with an idea of how I want this to look. So you can see I have a title up here, I have a subtitle. Then I have some filters. I wanted to include some filters, so you can filter by the period of the artwork and filter by the artist. Then a simple layout of how that's going to look. And then also what the overlay is going to look like. So I took this idea into Gemini, and in Gemini I made this prompt. So I would like to make an interactive web page with the document I provided. It's based on Mona's Eyes. The page will have a hero space with the title Mona's Eyes, subtitle all of the paintings for each chapter. There are 52 thumbnails. Create a grid for the thumbnails. They are 200 by 200. So I continued on, and then I provided the spreadsheet where all the data is coming from. And then I asked Gemini, how do you want me to provide you with the folders, a zip file or a drive folder? So Gemini produced this code for me as the sample code, but it didn't use all of the data yet. So it needed access to the folders, so I gave it access to the folders for the thumbnails, and then the access to the folders for the full-size images. And then it created this code for me. You can see it's using a lot of JavaScript. It's setting up some variables for each of the pieces of artwork. And then I asked it, how can I preview this? Show me what to do on my desktop to save that file. And I previewed it, but it didn't include the filters or the style of the mockup. So here's the updated code. And then what I asked for was to include the filters for the period and the artist. And it created that with all of the 52 pieces of artwork. So all of the new code is here. And basically I copied that code, put it into this folder, and in this HTML file, and here's my full-size images, and here's my thumbnail images. And then I basically just open that file on the desktop, and it has all the functionality that I asked for. So each of the artworks, this one's broken, so I'm going to fix that. But each of the artworks are mentioned. All the titles are here. It's got a grid format. If I click on an image, it shows me the overlay, and I can close that. And then the actual filters work. So if I filter by, let's say, Renaissance, shows me all the Renaissance period images. It even has an overlay style, and then a hover style, and then you can sort by specific artists as well. Oh, I have to reset that. So maybe that's one thing that I need to change. But very, very cool, very, very fast. I'm impressed. I'm going to try this in some of the other agents to see what I get, and I just think that this is a really cool example of how you can vibe code using data that you have or resources that you already have. So very, very cool.
If this video helped you even a tiny bit, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell for more updates.